Man, these devices. Hold on, I didn't even give me no coffee brewing. Michael, are you making coffee? Not if I got to drink it by myself. Here he go. We ain't gonna do this all night. Watch my chords. All right. What's going on YouTube? What's going on my people? How are you tonight, QB? How is your Saturday been? I got an interesting one for us tonight I want to talk about. Real interesting. And I want to talk to my modern women. And when I say modern, it's not an insult. That's 40 and under. I consider you a whole lot more modern in your ways, thinking, and the whole nine. So when I say a modern woman, it's not an insult. Normally I'm talking about anywhere from 40, 45 and under. So do not come in here raising hell because I use the phrase modern. I call myself old school because I'm from an older generation and I don't feel like I'm disrespecting myself. But anyway, got several things I want to talk about tonight. Listen, as y'all come in, y'all please hit that like button now. Help support OG. If he don't see no likes, he like, why would I be paying for extra Wi-Fi provider? And y'all know ain't no money in live streaming on YouTube, and this is where I love to be. So y'all please hit that like button. We will be opening up. This is interesting enough tonight that I will be opening up the phone lines because I need to discuss this with women. And I'm going to need some of them to call in and explain to me how it's okay for y'all to bring women home, to arrange and participate, and I guess what y'all call threesomes, not affairs, in marriage. These are not swingers. These are not in the field of swinging, as you call it. These are not swingers, y'all. These are modern, some modern wives. And as soon as their husbands go outside the box and get a little pussy, on the regular, they want a divorce. I just want to know the difference. I honestly want to talk to a woman that's a wife that's actually okay with a threesome. That's who I want to talk to tonight. That's going to be a great phone call. Great interview. See, we only here to learn and open up a dialogue and discuss things. And listen, I don't want to talk to a woman that's okay with bringing a woman home and sharing her man as a way of putting her down or shaming her. I want to know, is it a control thing? So as long as you got permission, he can slang pipe. As long as you can see it and give him permission, he can get extra pussy. But if you don't know or they ain't gave permission, I don't know. And I know you in here. You don't have to comment. I'm going to open the phone lines up once I get a small amount of numbers and people here that feel like they're ready to chill and vibe with OG and talk about these grown and sexy affairs. See, we don't always have to talk about particular people to entertain ourselves. We got enough going on with ourselves. And I know a lot of modern women that's okay with threesomes. Now, I know a lot of long-term wives. I know a lot of long-term wives. I've never, unless they're keeping it a secret, where they said they've endured, they did and they tried it. But I know a lot of long-term girlfriends have indulged in it. New girlfriends, sneaky links, and all that. But Kandi Burris, y'all, Kandi Burris was married and took vows to one man and accepted vows from one man. But if y'all remember past episodes of Real Housewives, you know, she kissed Cynthia Bailey in the mouth in an intimate way. She always played with fire. Always. I'm not talking about the freaky aspect of her business, you know, of the dildo line and all that. I'm not talking, that's business. No, I've actually seen, being an early fan of Real Housewives of Atlanta, I remember Kandi acting like she was straddling the fence. And then she got married with Todd and, you know, off into the business and the personal sunset. She's also acknowledged she's indulged in situations with her husband. So why was it so bad that Todd got some pussy, y'all? QB, why she divorced that man? Because he got what she was allowing him to get. Do we not have a strong enough, conscious-wise, modern woman in here that cares to discuss this tonight? Because I got several things I want to bring up that's very interesting tonight. I'm going to let y'all sit on that and we're going to come back to that. And I'm going to give y'all some Southern news. Listen, y'all. I was talking tonight to a good lady friend of mine. Family now. Family. We have a newborn in common. I'm going to say it like that. Bloodlines. Mutual bloodlines. And I was talking to her today, and I was like, how's your other little boy? And she was like, well, okay, I'm going to keep it clean, Ashley, okay? I'm going to keep it clean, but don't be laughing at me in front of her. But I'm glad you told me that. I'm going to keep it clean. So, like I said, we got blood in common. My son has a kid with her. She's got 2 more prior. I asked her about a little man. I've known her oldest son since he was a baby. She been coming around since she was a baby. Okay, Ashley. Thank you. And I asked, I said, well, how's little man? Because I had been told her. And I mean absolutely no disrespect. And I'm not a doctor, but I have raised my set of boys and kids. And I know how they act and they don't act. And this particular child, I knew was a special needs kid. I knew for a fact that this child was on that spectrum, you know. And I told her that because she was with my son. And so anyway, she finally got him some help. But I asked her about it, and she was like, well, Pop, I'm going to tell you the truth. It didn't come from on my side of the family. I did a little research, And I ain't gonna lie to you, her daddy was sort of like a one night stand, but I found out that he got a couple of more children and all them on the spectrum. I was like, no. Anyway, do y'all know these ninjas around here with their slow sperm making these slow babies, y'all? She said this man already got 3 kids on the spectrum that she found out. I don't know now if it's a lie. She told me that. It kind of tickled me, but I held it in. I was like, so he got slow sperm? She said, yep. She laughed and chuckled and said, yep. What you say, QB? QB said because he had a relationship with that woman and Kandi wasn't in control. You think so, QB? Cause I don't understand it, and listen. I ask y'all every other night for y'all feelings on what's going on with women. I can only give y'all a man's perspective. So when you tell us it's okay for us to get extra coochie, whether we married or not, we're gonna get us some extra coochie. So y'all might need to reconsider threesomes. You're not gonna give me a threesome one time and I really enjoy it, and then you gonna tell me I can't do it no more. Or we ain't gonna do it no more. Now, ladies, as a man, am I wrong? I'm going to stand on that. I'm going to say, don't no woman need to never give me no threesome. Because if I really like it and enjoy it, I'm going to want it again. That word, Mr. Butt, they held your comment because of that word. But Mr. Butt, she is divorcing Todd for cheating. Oh, you okay? Thank you though, but you okay? We're not sensitive in here. You must be yourself, Mr. Button. But Mr. Button, I don't know whether you single or married or in a serious relationship, but would you be okay with her giving you a threesome and you really enjoying it, and now you gotta wait on her permission before you have another one? Is it me or is modern wives or women expecting too much? I don't know, you tell me. What do you think, Mr. Button? Is it me? Because I would think they know they're taking a risk by bringing a woman home or allowing a man to bring another woman home to their bedroom. Hey, what's happening, LeVar? Tonight, LeVar, we talking about Kandi Burris that has admittedly straddled the fence between liking women and men or liking both, that has also admitted to having threesomes with her husband, and she has, as of recently, asked for a divorce for her husband cheating. And I'm like, you say it was okay to get some pussy. I'm just trying to understand. Help me with it, LeVar. Mr. Button said it depends on the conversation you have. So once again, are you meaning only when she said y'all can have a threesome, you can have one? Because that's what it sounds like, Mr. Button, you leading on, to be honest about. You say it all depends on the convo you have with her. Her convo gonna be, you can do it, but I want to know about it, and I want to be there. I guess it's different if she's giving it to you and telling you this a one-time deal, and you accept those terms. Thank you, Michael. You gonna have to email me, LeVar. Email me your address. My email is on the front of my channel. Cause I'm going Monday, and I'm gonna send Miss Morris hers Monday. And if I can afford to get the other one off, I'm gonna get it off for you. So I'm gonna try and get 2 off Monday. The other young lady so far has not emailed me yet her address. I'm thinking it's gonna cost me about $20 a pop. So I got that. So I'm gonna try and ship them off the mail so that I can email y'all back the tracking numbers when I get able to send them. But you have claimed yours, and it does belong to you, LeVar. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out the best economical way to ship them through United States Post Office. I'm trying to find some of those big, long plastic shipping labels with the bubble wrap in them. I'm thinking we got some at my local Dollar Tree store, but it's way out on the highway, so I'm gonna try and get out there and pick up a couple of those envelopes, because I know they're gonna weigh them plus charge me a fee, and I'm okay with that. My word is my bond. Y'all please hit that like button as y'all come in, so I don't have to keep reminding y'all all night. Now, I need to know, why would a woman want to divorce a man for cheating if she herself is bringing cat home? Would somebody help me understand that? Mr. Button say it depends on the conversation beforehand. LeVar say almost like a Christmas present, one-time deal. But for some reason, the women who's granting the threesomes won't say nothing tonight. I don't understand that. All I want to do is open up a dialogue to try and help better communicate. And no, I don't understand how you can divorce a man or remotely ask for a divorce when you bringing cat home to him. Come on now, y'all talk to me. Ooh, will you make that coffee strong tonight? Hey, what's up, Nikki? I need some insight. I'm glad you're here. I hope you can stay a little while. As you can see by the topic tonight, I am truly trying to get a woman's perspective. It would be even sweeter if she's actually granted a man a hall pass or a threesome. Well, why do they have to have rules for the man if he really enjoyed the threesome? Why would you divorce me if you allow me to get extra coochie? I need to know, Nikki, just in case I be that fortunate. I need to know what the proper conduct is if I ever strike gold like that and get me a threesome. I need to know what to do and what not to do. Let's talk about it. Because Kandi Burris did not say Todd was stealing money. She didn't say he was putting them paws on her. She said he was out there with them girls. But you was out there with them girls with him sometime too, Kandi. Jesus Christ, a woman with money, boy, you gotta play by her rules. Now that's my opinion. It's my opinion by Kandi being wealthy and Todd not being wealthy, that it wasn't about nothing other than you do this my way. I think she flexed on him. I think she showed him who nuts was bigger. Now that's just my one man, one OG opinion. I think Kandi Burris' problem was she had to show Todd who boss. I get that, Mr. Button, but listen. You're going to give me that gift and I really, really do enjoy it. You, listen, we married. We married. We already had a one-on-one contract of vows and commitment. And you told me I can break them anyway. How I can break my vows when you say so, but I can't break my vows when I want to? Come on now, y'all. So I can break my vows when you say I can, but I can't break my vows when I want to. That man made coffee strong enough for the next 10 pots. Come on, Nikki, you still here? At least give me your thoughts on it, Nikki. Just because you ain't experienced don't mean you ain't got an opinion on it. What do you think, Nikki? You did that other word, Mr. Button. That F word. YouTube. When you use certain words, YouTube will let me see the comment, but they won't let the public see the comment. But you're right. I'm reading the comment. Mr. Button say, then you have to tell her, after this, I'm going to keep messing around while you not around. If she is okay with it, then you do it. If not, then it's going to be a problem. Right, right. So when, according to her terms. So maybe she needs to just leave it alone, Mr. Button. No, you good, Mr. Button. I'll just read your comment if they hold it. If you got one of those 10 or 20 words that YouTube flag, I'm going to read your comment. I got you. I'm just letting you know I can see your comments, but that's the reason why you might not see all your comments in the chats, because they only showing them to me. So I'm going to read them to the chat. You good? So you saying, Mr. Button, you think that's fair? No, you good. I'm good. I know how to read comments. We having a grown man conversation. You talk the way you want to. I know how to clean it up and share the comment. We having grown man conversation right now till one of the ladies chime in. So you think that's a fair deal, Mr. Button? Most deaf, Mr. Button, most deaf. It just don't seem like a good deal to me. So I can play when you tell me I can play. You introduced me to a game. I really like the game, but I can't play the game until you tell me. Come on now, y'all know that. Y'all know we men. Come on, Mr. Button. Come on, Mr. Button. So you're going to introduce me to a game. Show me how to play the game. Play the game with me. And I love the game. But you tell me you can't play this game until I'm here. Come on now. It just don't seem like a good deal. See, I'm asking because I don't understand threesomes because I ain't never had none. I've never been granted one. I've never had a conversation about it like that. So, you know. It might be true what they say about curiosity kill the cat. I ain't curious because I'm trying to act, though. I can tell you that. I don't need no more problems. Oh, it's all hot. Let me see if I can add some more water to this. What you eat, Mike? I think one of y'all need to go on and eat them dinner because it don't look like your mama wants it. Button say some women are cool with it. First threesome, I didn't have a girlfriend, so I had no one to answer to. But see, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, do you think, Mr. Button, that a woman would give you one in a relationship and it wouldn't adversely change it? Because honestly, I might be too old school. I just don't see it working. I know human emotion. I know human women behavior. I just don't. I wouldn't, if I had a great relationship with a woman, I just couldn't see myself putting it at risk. That's just me. I don't. But I'm much older and I'm much wiser. And I know that a woman carries a whole lot more value. And I know that's not a modern way to look at things now. And that's why I don't think we should be for them. I don't think they work. I could be wrong. Like I say, it's a lot of stuff I'm assuming that ain't nobody wrote a book about. Nobody shared with the public honestly and said, well, you know what, we do this on a regular and it does work, you know. We've been doing it for 35 years. And it's great and it does work and it makes us better and all that, you know. The book ain't came out or the movie yet, y'all. Now, I've been married since I was 17 years old, Mr. Button. I've been married 43 years. I ain't gonna lie about mine, man. And I've only been separated once in those 43 years, for a couple of years. No, I'm an OG not for playing women. I'm an OG because I've endured and overcame so many things black men done allowed to break them. I've maintained a consistent marriage. I've raised each and every one of my children by the grace of God with any entitlement or financial support from anybody. I own my own home. I own real estate. I did all this through hard work and prayer. That's what makes me OG. I got a lot of positive experiences. I don't carry the title OG, and I've survived the streets of the west side of Chicago by way of South Memphis. So I'm an ex-man as well, so that's why I'm an OG. I'm not OG because I play on women. And we're not from that generation. The only time you heard or seen stuff like that was on an old porn movie in the 80s and the 70s, you know. No, black men wasn't into all that stuff, y'all, like they are into now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm one of them. No. All this strange stuff we are requiring now, as modern black men, we didn't even need all that, bro. We didn't need all that. I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna appreciate OG saying that, but ain't no sense in me lying, man. And it's funny, normally women talk to me. Tonight they don't want to talk about this. Also, like I had said earlier, several things I want to talk to you. I want to remind y'all about my conversation I had today where a woman told me that she finally had her son diagnosed, and he is on the spectrum, plus amongst other things. And come to find out, her baby daddy, other kids, has got the same thing. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know these ninjas carried this slow sperm like this him. Boy, I did not know it. But she was dead serious. I didn't laugh in her face like I wanted to, because I was like, girl, he got slow semen. She was like, yeah, he's slow. I was like, wow. I be telling y'all some of the stuff I have topics on in conversation. I don't be making this stuff up, man. These be real people. Kandi Burris is a real person. That them French kiss women all on her show. When she had her podcast, adult podcast, talked about experiences in likes and preferences of the same sex. Yeah, Kandi Burris did. She's also acknowledged she's brought booty home to her husband. I'm just being honest. I don't understand how you can divorce him for getting some. I don't. I'm just waiting on the right person from a woman's perspective to help me understand. Because I get what my guys are saying. Also, I wanted to bring up the fact by way home of Memphis, y'all. I really want to tell Finesse two-time mama to leave that boy alone, man. You don't know what you doing. Y'all don't know what y'all doing to y'all sons. When I heard that young man stand up there and say, but Ma, you had a man staying with you. I got that, y'all. You got some of these mothers around here that expect for their sons to help them take care of a household where they got a grown-ass healthy man living in. And y'all applauding his mama out here talking on her son that he don't owe her nothing. And he didn't have no great childhood that she gave him. And y'all are applauding this boy's mama. Study got her mouth on him. Because of what? Because he stopped paying bills where mama had a man laid up at. I felt that, y'all. I'm sorry. I felt that. I know he ain't lying on her. She that type. Yep, and this two-time mama that type. And if he don't get away from them toxic female and family members, he ain't gonna just go back to the feds for the state. He gonna have a new charge. Also, I'm asking for prayers for Chrisean Rock tonight. Yeah. I don't know who the preacher is of the church that Chrisean Rock was attending and joined. It was all on stage singing. Bruh, Pastor, will you please come get her in there, baby? In Jesus' name we pray. Y'all, we all know that child is special. And I don't know why these podcasters and these streamers won't send Chrisean back to Jesus, back to church, with that baby. Y'all, all money ain't good money. Do y'all hear me, streamers? Y'all will make it without the Chriseans. All much you keep showing up, cramping y'all style, holding that baby. Y'all up in there burning trees, drinking, girls walking around there with booty shorts on. And Chrisean want to indulge in all these activities, all while holding the baby. Please, y'all. Y'all find out who this pastor is. Y'all email him for me. And humbly ask him to go get Chrisean and that baby. Please. I've had a tiresome day. I ain't been feeling 100 today, I must admit. I have some stuff to list. It's been a long day for some reason. I hadn't did it. I just hadn't had any energy. And I've been trying to take this strong medication, but honestly, I've been kind of hurting pretty good, and I wanted to stop through and talk to some of y'all tonight, give y'all some of the latest gossip and laughs that I've received today and yesterday. You know, I always guess I tell y'all it's real life. Yeah. This woman actually told me that she found out today that her baby daddy, all his children, is on the spectrum. And you know me, I'm OG, I might ask questions. I'm like, so he ran his slinging a slow sperm. And she looked and she's like, yeah, that sperm slow. I was like, wow. I can't find none. I've been trying to Google it. I cannot find out who her pastor was. We have got to find out who Chriseans' pastor is. Yeah, we gotta call Chriseans Rock. We gotta call Chriseans Rock pastor. Oh Lord. I ain't gonna take it medicine. I hope it ain't strong. I ate it water. Ooh wee. Put it on again. Ashley, I hate it so bad. But I'm not shocked, but I hate it so bad. And see, even though this young man is not married, Summer Walker knew for a fact this guy was indulging in a long-term relationship. Women, y'all gotta have some damn respect for y'allself. Y'all got to accept responsibility of what y'all doing. Y'all really do. Y'all gotta see this, Ashley. This is what I be meaning when I say, Ashley, y'all gotta start telling one another the truth about how y'all acting. It's beautiful and it's talented. As a Summer Walker is, she okay with being a side bitch. You can't make this up. Well, you know, I'm not coming from an empathetic or an apathetic standpoint. What I'm saying, Mr. Bud, is I know for sure it's plenty unattached, successful, hardworking young black men out there. Why she gotta taint herself and her reputation in her career by putting herself into looking like a side bitch? That ain't even necessary, Mr. Button. She too talented. She too beautiful. Women should already not do it. But don't y'all see the increase in women that's doing this? They don't have to. Look at Clarissa Shields. Y'all know damn well she can do better than a 50-year-old rapper that's still in search of his first hit. Come on, y'all. Y'all know damn well Cardi B shouldn't have went from being a scorned wife to a baby mama to a male thot. Because let's be honest, Stephon Diggs is a male thot. He slang more meat than Oscar Mayer. She done shared her pregnancy and her delivery with 2, 3, 4 other women. Come on, y'all. Stop this. Women got to start telling one another the truth. Right, Mr. Button. Out of pain, though. Offset hurt her real bad. She crashed out real bad. I don't care what nobody say. That's that Offset pain got her crashing out like that, man. Man, I blame Offset for this, man. He took all the heart away. Cause man got that boy with them tight ass pants on. He don't even dress Cardi B tight. That man clothes be tight in her, man. That man got a yeast infection or something. All them tight ass clothes. Now y'all know we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men and women are not created equal. Some of us throw it off, man. Some of us fried, dyed, and laid to the side. Ashley, I got a question for you, Ashley. If you still here, is Ashley still here? Ashley might answer this question for me. Ashley, is it fair to introduce your husband, not your boyfriend, not your friend, not your sneaky link? Is it fair to introduce your husband to other women under the guise of threesomes and all that stuff, and then turn around and divorce him for being with another woman just because you weren't there? Is that fair from a woman's perspective? Is that reasonable? Because to me, that's like taking me and teaching me how to play the game. I'm loving the game. And then you telling me I can only play the game when you tell me. And that those are the words of my wife. And that's the way it's been for 43 years. It would never be a conversation. She would honestly feel disrespected if I brought some stuff like that to her. I've always knew better not to bring no crazy trash, nothing. I knew better. And that's my point. You bring it, but then you tell him, hey Stacy, how are you tonight? You bring it, and then when he take it up on himself to play, you want a divorce. Kind of sound like a power trip. Sound to me like Kandi Burris kind of showing him who got the biggest balls, who the boss. I'm great, Stacy. Thank you for asking. Now, I don't ask these questions out of experience. I ask these questions out of ignorance. I have absolutely no experience in the Kandi Todd lifestyle. But from a husband's standpoint, I've never been allowed to consider or bring in or think about no shit like that in my household. And I know better. She actually brought Kat home by her own words. She also indulged in it herself, she said, and she enjoyed it from time to time. So Todd chose to play sometime when she was out working on tour. And now she wants a divorce. She wants to take away the Mercedes. She wants to take back the yacht, the condo in New York. Y'all help me understand, ladies. Is it me? Ashley already agreed with me. Ashley already done let me know. But now, let's be honest, we know that there is a modern woman in here that probably doesn't see a problem with him. So that's the woman we want to hear from. She's who we want to hear from. We want to hear from that modern woman that say, listen, it's okay for me to bring it home and share it with him, but he can't get none on his own. I just want to hear the truth. Honest opinion. Ain't nobody going to judge you on it, not up in here. We don't insult and shame. Everybody got a right to their opinion or their feelings as well as their adult rational sexuality. We are not here to judge anyone on any given day. Never will. And I don't allow disrespect. There's no conversation we can bring in here where we would have to belittle ourselves so much to be disrespectful toward one another. This is just not the channel. This is where you can honestly come and express your opinions, and other people express theirs, and we open a dialogue and respectfully laugh, talk, argue, debate, and always respectfully agree to disagree. Anything other than that, as an adult, you doing too much. We should be able to have a conversation about things that's happening with our race of people in our communities without disrespecting one another. So that's the topic for tonight. I want to know when modern women have taken the turn where they think it's okay to bring a home rabbit and then tell a man he can't go hunt. Come on now, let's talk about it. Hey Kimmy, how are you, love? Kimmy, I got a light, interesting one. That's all I'm saying. And you know what? I don't want to be presumptuous or pretend like I don't know it's happening. That was my whole point about Clarissa and Pap. It wasn't that we were saying that people don't have affairs. But we had to be honest and say, we don't advertise it or publicize it or brag about it. It was a hidden taboo in our community. I'm chilling. I'm not feeling my best tonight, Kimmy, but I'm here with you tonight. We are trying to figure out why Kandi Burris wants a divorce from Todd for cheating. That's all we want to know. We trying to figure it out tonight, Kimmy. You know, we always trying to open up a dialogue on anything that affects our community. Right. But, and see, I'm trying to speak on it from a rational, respectable standpoint. I don't want to talk ugly or sound ugly tonight. I don't. Because I want us to have a open dialogue. But I'm trying to figure out, how can a woman that says she loves me and married and has vowed with me gonna bring me pussy and say it's okay? But if I go out and get some, it ain't okay. That's what I don't understand. Now I'm not gonna pretend for Dreamer like I understand what a unicorn is, but I know one when I see one. I think if you now hold on. Now I get what you're saying about any breach, but now remember, OG said earlier in the live that he's not talking about live-in lovers. He's not talking about girlfriend, boyfriend. We talking about somebody that actually already has a spiritual and a state binding contract with somebody. And you bless this behavior by bringing it home dressed up and smelling good. And tell me I can play. And I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown man now. You give me these toys and say I can play with them, but I can only play with them when I'm with you. For Dreamer, come on. That's not reality. Not when it comes to that. That's not reality, ladies. And if women believe today, thank you for that though, for Dreamer. Thank you for the honesty on that. And now it's time for honest correction for Dreamer. Honest correction. From a man's standpoint, any modern woman that's out here that thinks she's gonna bless a modern man with an extra woman, why you say under arrangement of anonymity of y'all having a threesome or inclusively, whatever you want to say, ladies, you setting yourself up for a failure. Don't put no lust spirit in a man that's already susceptible to a lust spirit. Why would you want to plant that lust spirit in that man? You a fool. It's not gonna work. Ask Kandi Burris. She opened up that can of worms. Ask Kandi. I'm telling y'all, I'm warning y'all tonight that the breach started when Kandi brought that first woman home. No good woman is, Kimmy. So that breach of trust or arrangement or whatever that for Dreamer was speaking on, that breach was broke when she brought that first woman home. So anything after that, it's her fault. Now that's the way OG feel about it. Now I might be wrong, but I need y'all to realize what y'all doing. Y'all are expecting too much out of a human being, out of a man. Yes, I said it. Y'all are expecting too much out of a black man. Y'all not gonna bring it home and put that spirit in us and think we ain't gonna see it out there in the street. That's all I'm saying for Dreamer. I think that Kandi was living in La La Land. She was living in total. She actually believed, as a lot of women do, modern successful women, that I can control that man with the purse and with the pool. And you can't. Human beings weren't made to be controlled. If that man gonna be loyal to you, if that man gonna love and honor you, you don't have to be up his ass every day of the week. You don't have to go and get him a girlfriend. You just don't, y'all. Kimmy, getting your husband a boyfriend not gonna make him love you more. That's gonna make him love you less. For Dreamer, bringing that man a girlfriend home for tonight to party, it's not gonna make that man love you more. For Dreamer, trust OG, it's gonna make that man love you less. This ignorance gotta stop. Keep it in the they don't get the oil change. If God say the same. Indeed, Kimmy. Where's all this coming from, y'all? This is not, it wasn't that long ago that we valued one another in relationships and marriages. Where is this coming? Is it because of the easy access to phones and social media where people really don't have to get to know one another? What's going on, y'all? Kandi and Todd really could have made it. They didn't need another pussy. They didn't need another woman. They didn't need a girlfriend. Why did they think they needed a girlfriend, y'all? And where did she get that from? Who told Kandi that's how you keep a husband? What book did she read? Who told her that? Her mama was all in her damn business on that show. But she never did tell Kandi don't bring no girlfriend home. Her mama stayed in her damn business. But didn't tell her she ain't supposed to give her husband no girlfriend. You can't make this up. Hey, 12. And is it ever okay, Kimmy? Ashley, is it ever okay to share your man? Is it ever? What kind of birthday celebration is that? What kind of Christmas present is that? Where y'all get that from? I'm gonna give my man another woman for his birthday. Where y'all get that from? I've never heard of that before. But come on, Kimmy, but to say they unhappy, so what they think if they, I don't know. I know you can't be, I don't know. I don't know. This is something this is uncharted territory for OG. OG's never had the thought, the premise, or the marriage where that topic would ever come up. It would be deemed disrespectful to even say something like that. Straight off the rip. That would be detrimental to the whole marriage and the stability of it itself by even bringing that up. Black men don't do that. Black men don't come home to good loving wives and ask them for permission to have no damn threesome, girlfriend. That's some kid shit, it sounds like to me. Come on, y'all, stop this. Man, y'all just throwing away y'all good marriages, y'all good relationships, y'all good men, y'all good women, because y'all ignorant as hell with y'all musty self. I know it does for Dreamer, and it doesn't work. And that's why we talking about it tonight for Dreamer. It's like the situation with Papoose and Clarissa. They can be in love all they want to. They can make all the money they want to. But at the end of the day, 99.999% of all the affairs fail. They not special. I'm telling you women tonight that being convinced some kind of way that it's okay to get with your man and play with coochie, that is not going to make him love you more. It's going to make him love you less. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment. She said it. She said it. She really believes she can beat a man. She also said she wanted to spar Jake Paul. She really believes that she can spar Jake Paul and hurt him. And Jake Paul can't take that sparring session because if he hurt her, black folk gonna turn on him. But she can't whoop Jake Paul, not even in a sparring round. And I hate so bad that Clarissa thinks she can whoop a man. I do. I hate that so bad for her. That's how come I know she'll never keep a good black man. Because ain't no good black man gonna be with no woman that thinks she can whoop his ass. It is what it is. You can have all the money, but everything, cars in the world. But if that black man think you gonna be trying to beat on him, that man ain't gonna want to be with you. She'll never keep a man with the way she think. And she believe she can whoop a man, Kimmy. She actually said that about that big old white boy, Jake Paul. She say Jake Paul knows she want to smoke. He ain't got a fighter, but they can at least have a sparring round. Baby, stop. You can't whoop that man. Damn. Y'all trying to make whatever y'all say or do be correct. Kandi Burris done let Todd get coochie at home on the couch. In their own bedroom. And when he go out and get it on his own, now she want a divorce. She shocked. She shocked. He cheated. She hurt. He cheated. It should have hurt you watching him bounce up and down in another woman right in front of you. What's wrong with you modern women? You heard about what you heard. You saw him up in a female and you wasn't hurt. Lord have mercy. be stopped. Y'all too confused. He know. He gonna get out of there before it get dangerous. She gonna have to catch him. She gonna have to catch him. I know it. Well, I swear they do. For Dreamer, I swear they do. And for Dreamer, and that's the only reason why we open these dialogues up. For Dreamer, some of us gotta start speaking the truth. And I appreciate your honesty. We have to have these discussions. Come on, man. We losing generational wealth called black family because we don't even know how to have a conversation with one another on what we doing wrong. And I'm telling modern women now, if they think bringing a man, a girlfriend home is going to make their situation better, I'm telling them it's going to make it worse. So if they don't believe that, just believe I believe it, because I've seen it. You cannot share your bedroom. When I said Cardi B is not happy with Stephon, I'm speaking from experience, because no woman wants to share her pregnancy and delivery with 2 or 3 other women and the same man. That's how I know Cardi B not happy. That's how I know she not happy. Because I know a woman, when she during that time, that is the most sacred, precious time for a woman. And she does not want to share her child's father actively the same way with 2 or 3 women. She had to share her pregnancy with other pregnant women. Her delivery with other women delivering. Even up to today, come on y'all. At the end of the day, Cardi B might be tough as nails, but she's still a mother. Come on y'all, she's still a woman. She's still a mother. And there's no woman in here gonna tell me tonight, honestly, that they would be okay with sharing their pregnancy, delivery, and everything with 2 or 3 other women at the same time with the same man. Am I lying, Kimmy? Am I lying for Dreamer? Am I lying, ladies? Where the mothers at in here tonight? Where the mothers at in here tonight? Am I lying? Hey, LaDonna. How you tonight, my love? And don't no woman want to be all in love with no man, claiming no man, and a bunch of people calling her a damn fool. That's how I know Clarissa ain't happy. I know a happy woman in a happy situation when I see one. People just study rooting this fuckery on. And then how old Kandi Burris now? Kandi in her 40s. Now how she thought getting her husband a girlfriend was gonna help her. Come on, women, y'all the one gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Come on now. Can't be no clown all your life. You can't let no man clown you your whole life. It's time to stop lying to yourself and start trying to get yourself together. Now that's what I say, Ashley. Cause like I say, out of 42, that's a conversation that I know for a fact that if I brought up would be the utmost disrespect. It would be very detrimental to my relationship. Yeah. We can't keep pretending like these crashing out is okay is all I'm saying. Well, y'all can. But I'm OG. I'm your OG. You just don't know it yet. And I'm always speak the truth. I'm not going to run no lies down on y'all. It's some silly ass, musty ass woman right now. She's sitting her ass up here planning a threesome for her man, thinking she doing something good. And ain't none of her friends or nobody else telling her that's the dumbest thing she can ever do in her life. Just like none of them told Clarissa that's the dumbest thing she could. None of her friends told her, girl, that man got a hair hat on. That man nuts swing low for real. OG said 50-year-old nuts, one is higher than another, and they long. OG said she don't need that long nut, man. Go get her own, young man. That man still trying to get a hit record and he 50. Girl, sit down. And then I'm going to tell y'all something about Kandi. Kandi done this. Because y'all remember when she got with Todd, yeah, they be dangling 12. Listen, like marbles in a sock. He walk around clacking like marbles in a sock. Man, you don't sit your old ass down. And she started saying she working out, y'all, but I must tell y'all, I went on her Facebook page today and seen a picture she posted. I think from last night or yesterday, y'all, she getting mighty stout, y'all. Thank you, LaDonna. Has any woman in here been asked that before? Be honest with me, lady. Is it any women in here actually had a man that asked them to participate in a threesome with them? And what did they say? Respectfully, what did they say? Thank you, Kimmy. What did y'all say? If it ever happened. Hey Toya, how are you tonight? I've never had no, because I'm from that respectable generation where you didn't bring shit like that to your woman. You did not talk, you knew better. You just did not bring, that was considered, if you came to your wife talking about another woman, that was considered the ultimate freaking disrespect. Black men did not do that, y'all. We didn't do that. Even today it's forbidden. Do y'all understand me? Even today after 43 years, it's forbidden. You don't do that, ladies. Never allow a man or a woman to put you in such a vulnerable position of weakness that you think standing up butt ass naked in front of a stranger is gonna make your marriage work. Now say that out loud and tell me that make damn sense tonight. They standing up in front of a stranger butt ass naked gonna help your marriage. I'll wait. No, why you say that for Dream? I see your comments. I see your comments for Dreamer. And it gets so aggravating, y'all, because I honestly know that we failing out of a lot of ignorance, a lot of bullshit we done picked up on from family and friends in the street and TV and social media. But it does come a point in time where we gotta realize failure is not a good feeling. If you're 30, 35 years old and you've already had 5 relationships fail, if you're on your 3rd kid and your 3rd baby daddy, will you please go clean your mirror? I say it again. If you're on your 3rd damn baby daddy and on your way out with him, baby, check yourself. It's not okay because your neighbor did it or your sister or your cousin did it. Just know it don't work. That relationships are an investment. One that you choose the person depending on their asexual value. Y'all already know these people ain't no asset. You chose a 0. Don't come telling me that man ain't got shit. That man ain't never had shit. No different than Pap. Ain't nobody gonna be trying to hear Clarissa holler about Papa broke ass. Listen, you already knew he was broke. Huh? Stop crashing out. Because in all honesty, there was absolutely no reason that Kandi Burris and Todd couldn't have worked. They had a beautiful family, successful businesses, successful careers, wealthy. There was no reason for them to fail. Now that's just the truth. You don't even have to like them as a couple or as individuals. But y'all, we got to draw the line at being happy about people getting divorced and breaking up. That is not nothing to be celebrating. It's not. I can tell you after fear, lonely is one of the second worst emotions that a human being can endure. After fear. Because fear is debilitating. Exactly, LaDonna. And it's not going to help your relationship. Letting another man touch and feel all up your woman is not going to make that woman love you more. There you go, 12. But I know what you mean. I most definitely know what you mean. And people will make you feel apathetic toward them like that because they keep crashing out doing dumb stuff, 12. Like I said, we know for a fact it's just a matter of time before Carissa's world come crashing down. But she's so arrogant and disrespectful that people gonna celebrate her heartbreak. Clarissa done built a fan base that's gonna celebrate it and waiting on her heartbreak, y'all. For real. Clarissa Shields' new fan base is waiting on her heartbreak. Because y'all already know she lying. They lying to her. That her and Pap gonna make it. That's the biggest lie they done told all year. And listen, do anybody in here know Chriseans Rock pastor name? Y'all know when she had got saved and was going to church and singing in the choir. Y'all know what church and pastor? We need to call her pastor to come get her. LaDonna, do you know who Chriseans pastor is? What church she belonged to? "12, do you know?" Come on, y'all need y'all to help me find out. Y'all need to Google it or something. We need to call the pastor while he at church tomorrow. I need y'all to find out who the church is, where the church at, who the pastor is, because tomorrow's Sunday, God willing. So we can call that church and ask that pastor, please go get Chriseans and that baby. I'm going to tell y'all the truth, and I mean no harm. But I done had enough seeing Chriseans run from coast to coast, from podcast to podcast, streamer to streamer with that special little sad looking baby. And can't nobody save her but Pastor and Jesus. Will somebody get in touch? Will somebody get in touch? Please, Lord have mercy. Will somebody get in touch with Chriseans Rock, pastor? I don't know, but I'm begging y'all to help me tonight. We need that number tonight so we can call the church tomorrow and ask Pastor to please come get Chrisean and that baby. Y'all know y'all tired of seeing her uncover that baby. And that baby like looking like, Ma, I'm ready to go home. Up in there doing these streams in these cheap ass hotel rooms with that baby, and that baby looking like he ready to go back home. Come on, for Dreamer. I need you, for Dreamer. We need to pass the number. Ain't no way y'all up in there and can't help me. Cause I've been looking all day. I can't even find the clip where she was on singing in church. Everything come up with Chrisean ain't good. She trending on number bullshit. Y'all help me. And I know she had joined that church. Y'all remember she had got saved? Y'all don't remember Chrisean was doing good, y'all. She was going to church every Sunday. She had made a church song. She was crying in church and everything. Told you, remember? Told you, what's the pastor's name? For Dreamer, you better make sure that's his number. But you know we can't be putting nobody's number up there. Them church folks need to get in touch with that girl though, y'all. She doing a stream or a podcast for a little bit of nothing every other day with that baby, y'all. When is somebody gonna step in and help that baby? I'm really starting to feel bad for this baby, y'all. And people study booking them. And she's showing up with this baby. The last stream I seen her on today looked like they was in a hotel room. Thank you, Toya. You think that's her pastor for real? I'm going to go to that church and see if her name on the member list. I ain't going to get in touch with no pastor that if they ain't acknowledging her. So she probably ain't even got a pastor for Dreamer. Lord have mercy. Somebody need to go get her. Hey, QB. Somebody need to go get her, man. I know it, Ash. Like every time I see that baby, it's starting to break my heart. No, I don't think she got a home church. I hate she don't. But I'm saying, why ain't nobody helping that baby? Why is she allowed to be in the streets with that child, y'all? She don't have no authority to take nobody's baby. It ain't that simple. Even though she might be, a grandparent don't have no rights. A grandparent has no legal rights to do or say nothing. All she can do is take to social media and talk about it. That's it. She don't have no legal, she don't even have legal rights to sue for rights. They don't give grandparents legal living rights like that. You know it, QB. It's like, no, but she always kept that. But I did notice, Ashley, she did keep that. It wasn't until somebody else said it in a negative way, but she did keep that baby covered up a lot. And I had noticed that, but I was like, well, she thinks she famous, so she is keeping her baby. She don't want nobody know what her baby look like. It never crossed my mind that that baby had deficiencies or health issues or whatever else may be going on. She probably pregnant now, QB. She probably pregnant now. Yep, she probably pregnant now. I wouldn't be shocked. But I told y'all earlier in the broadcast, I told y'all, a young lady told me today that she finally had her little boy diagnosed. And he was diagnosed on the spectrum, from autism to many other things. And she said she did research because she was curious because it didn't run in her family. And she said that her baby daddy has several other kids and all of them are on the spectrum. Y'all got ninjas out here with slow sperm. Hey, Empress, it's ninjas out here, they say, with slow sperm. She said not just her child, say every one of his kids. Now she said it, not me. And it's a true story. And I was like, girl, don't say that. So these ninjas got slow seeds. She said, yeah, they got some real slow seeds. Said, all his children slow. I was like, no, girl. She said, yeah, OG, I didn't know though. It wasn't supposed to be all this. She sure did. This is a true story, y'all. Matter of fact, this happened to me. This conversation happened today. Mike Freeman, please come and get Chrisean. I read that. But listen, Ashley, I don't mean no harm. Now, I don't mean no harm. But I'm going to ask this question, y'all. Now, y'all know Woody already had one. Y'all think something was wrong with this baby? Because I just found out tonight that he lost his baby. Y'all think he got that special gene? Because I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, he already got one kid. And y'all do know that they say certain things that's hereditary. I don't know. I'm asking y'all. Because like I say, I had never heard a modern woman tell me that her baby daddy got slow seeds, that all his children that he has that she know of is on the spectrum. I was like, wow, I thought she was playing. But y'all, she was dead serious when she said this. Has any of y'all ever heard of that? I ain't lying. Out of all my experience, I've never heard of that slow sperm thing like that. That was new to me. It's a modern thing, I guess. I read that online too, Ashley. I didn't want to say that though. It's just certain things I just go to certain places with, and these guys online. And you're right. I heard him when he said it, and I know exactly what you're talking about. But I don't want to think about that. I don't want to. Yeah, but it could be karma. I tell y'all all the time, we have got to stop celebrating bad things happening to people. We just have to. We got to stop rubbing it in their nose. We got to stop acting like it's okay. It's not okay. It's just not okay. We got a right to have conversations on things that affect our community. You know, we got a right to have an open forum in these conversations within reason and respect. But y'all, we ain't got no business being in there trying to tear somebody down just because we think we can. Dragging somebody's name. I never make it personal. I only give you my personal experience on what I think about a situation or a person that smells familiar to OG. See, I speak on stuff that smells familiar. I speak on papoose because I've known a lot of sorry ass papoose black men. That's why I speak on papoose. I know it's kind. Sure can, 12. And I've never wanted to be that type of person that didn't have enough respect for my fellow man or woman not to be able to discuss stuff without dehumanizing or disrespecting somebody. We have to learn how to talk about things, y'all, so that maybe we can start winning again. See, nobody wants to accept the fact that just because black folks got a little money, that don't mean we ain't losing. Yeah, black people got a little bit more money than they ever had, especially thanks for the social media. But that don't mean black folks win. Black people back to trying to get rich instead of wealthy. Wealth lasts, riches don't. Y'all, I got trees planted so my great-great-grandchildren will know their great-great-grandfather planted them trees. You know what I mean? And we don't see value in one another no more. Ladies, if you don't see no real value in that man, go on, start planning your way of escape. My guy, if you don't see no way out to the positive with that black woman, bruh, tell that woman go on, get your stuff and go, man. Y'all ain't got no time to waste like y'all think. Y'all ain't got no time to think. Y'all gotta get out here now while y'all strong enough to get y'all freaking feelings hurt. Get knocked down, strong enough to get back up. Y'all need to have y'all ass out here now. Courting, not out here dating. All you gonna do is try and eat somebody's food out, and all they gonna do is try and fuck you. Forget all that dating. You need to try and find you a man or woman that's trying to... Yeah, I said it. Y'all are failing dating.
What about home? Shower.
You know, I told y'all last night. I told y'all last night. I did. I told y'all last night. Ladies, stop the dumb shit. If that man want to take you out to Captain D's to get to know you, get up off your musty self and clean yourself up and put your smile on and go share a piece of meat with that man. Artichoke, why? If you knew me, you wouldn't be asking all that. Well, are you married? Don't come in here questioning OG. Just get with the party. And get caught up. Don't come in here questioning me about who or what you think I am. Nigga, you think you are. You must got a channel or something. Go back to it. That's not how you come into my chat. That's not how you come into my chat questioning me. You sitting back listening and you ain't asking no real questions about the topic. You must have just got in here, because everybody in here know OG been married for 43 years and done raised 5 grown kids. Don't come in here acting like you on the spectrum. No, he good. He ain't said nothing disrespectful. I just don't like nobody questioning me like we friends. We ain't friends. You ain't get your first time in here, come in here and speak. Don't come in here questioning OG. I'm OG. You don't even know me like that yet. Yeah, I'm hostile. You disrespectful, Art. You was wrong. Go read your comment how you came in here, my guy. We be having good, enlightening conversations in here. You may not even be no troll, but the way you entered our chat, Art, you sound like a freaking troll. And when you sound like a troll, I give you a troll answer. Now that's just the truth, Art. If that's what you consider hostile, I'll be there. But I'm not here for your entertainment. I'll be whatever y'all think I am, but y'all are gonna do stuff correctly in here if you in here. Right. We missing out on a lot, y'all, because of these criterias that we said we got for somebody when we don't even have enough principles ourselves to be pushing on nothing on nobody. You know why you should want a good man? Because you are a good woman. You know why you should want a man with a good job? Because you have a good job. You know why you shouldn't want a man with no kids? Because you don't have no kids. But you ain't supposed to be out here talking about a single mom ain't shit and you got kids and you ain't with the mama. That don't make no sense. You want a man making $100,000 a year and you don't even make 30. If you're going to have rational adult conversations, let it make sense, people. And I do tell people when they come in here, be respectful at all times. Y'all know I do tell people that. But for some reason, I always get one or two knuckleheads that think they're going to change the narrative or the vibe that we work hard to have in here. We work hard to have a civil, respectful, humorous, enlightening live stream. We are not here for trolls, yum-yums, none of that. We really do enjoy being here, Art. And you can be a part of this here group. All you got to do is start over and say, hey, what's happening, y'all? Hope everybody doing all right. And I'm act like you ain't never came in here being bold. I'm going to say, hey, what's up, Art? How you doing tonight? And we're going to move on. But you don't get to be arrogant and controlling and don't get to get checked. That's just who I'm OG. And then you ask me questions that everybody in the doggone chat know but you. Everybody in the chat know I am married. I've raised my children. I do have a daughter. I have been separated after 43 years. And because you done heard a little bit that you think you can seize on, you want to come in here quick. Get your ass out of here with that. Because I know where the energy come from. Get your ass out of here. You gonna talk to me, right? Or we gonna block you. We don't care if you don't be in here, right? We'll just block you. It's all kind of snipers that's moderators in here. It's some women in here knock you out of here so quick. Because we don't play that. Get you all in top of your head before you get your comment type. We'll disappear for your very eyes. You be like, damn, where that chat go? It's gone. That's why we do it in here. These women in here don't be bothering nobody. We don't do no blue pill in here. We don't do no red pill. We don't do no purple pill. We do people pills in here. And we talk about whatever we think gonna help us get better. If we are ignorant ass black man, we're gonna try and help an ignorant ass black man get better. If you acting like an ignorant ass black woman, we're gonna talk about you not being an ignorant ass black woman. Anybody can get it here. Who they, Junior? Hey, it's a couple of more chicken, I think. Brenda left a couple chicken wings in there, Junior. Thank you, Kimmy. He did. You know what I call that, Ashley? Greedy. And you know what? I think he wanted her marriage to work. But you don't give a man a lust spirit. I need you ladies to hear me. Ashley, you don't tell your husband how nice of an ass another woman got. You don't have those type of conversations where your husband is comfortable telling you how fine another woman is. Y'all draw the line, have some dignity, some self-respect for one another in y'all damn marriage. Except the fact that these modern marriages and their ways are not working. These modern marriage rules are failing. Now, what do OG bring to the table? I bring y'all 43 consistent, consecutive years of marriage, loyalty, commitment, family, business, separation, affair. I bring y'all all this experience from an all day, every day black man's perspective. Because why a lot of our women don't even have a good black man to even talk to or ask a simple man question. It's black women out here right now want to know things about us, but they don't even have a decent black man to ask the question to. Real talk. They don't even have a decent black man to ask. The question is, why did this man do this? Why did he say that to me? Was that good or bad? What you think? She ain't even getting, she already didn't have no daddy or no good oldest brother. And while none of her uncle shit, she still deserve an OG. I'm him. You see what I'm saying, 12? And you wasn't even ready for that. You wasn't ready for that, 12. And so I come here and I talk to y'all. I tell y'all the truth. I tell y'all the truth. Don't play yourself. Body count matters. 12, body count matters. Your city is not as big as you think when it comes to bodies. Okay? That's that dude tell you. Every time a man trick you out your cat, he tell you, ain't nobody gonna know. Every one of them tell you that. Ain't nobody gonna know, girl. Ain't nobody gonna know. I tell my daughter and anybody else's daughter, don't be putting your goodies out there on film. That man will love you today and hate your ass tomorrow. He'll have your pussy all over Facebook. Now play with it. If you want to see it, you better tell him to come over. If you're going to let him see it, tell him to come over and he can see it. I told you. I told my daughter, and I'm telling y'all last too. We don't need, listen, LaDonna. You dressed in a sexy dress with some nice cleavage and some pretty legs is just as good. You don't have to show me no close-ups if you know what I mean. You just took a risk for nothing. If I'm interested in you, I don't have to see your pussy. I'm going to say that again, ladies. If I'm interested in you, I don't have to see your pussy. I'm just saying that. I didn't say I won't look at the picture. I didn't say I wouldn't ask. I'm saying it ain't a mandatory if I'm interested. So quit putting your pussy out there on the book. I didn't put it on the book. You might as well, because it's coming. It's coming. Soon as he get mad at you, soon as y'all have the first real fight, I'm going to see it. I ain't going to know it's yours, but I'm going to see it. I done seen a lot of cat on Facebook before they took it down. Some of the women I knew, I seen a girl I work with. Husband got back at her because she was a cheater. Y'all, he put her out butt ass naked and put it on Facebook Live before they took the live down. Good night, Tanya. Be safe. Yeah. Man, he kept saying that was his wife. That girl move away from him. That girl was so embarrassed, that girl move away from here, y'all. He embarrassed the hell out of his own wife. I'm talking about put her out. They were separated. I guess she called herself, after she done him wrong, she gonna come over there to his house and give him a little bit. I guess he tricked out her clothes and went live and put her ass out his house, butt ass naked. She had to walk to her truck, butt ass naked. I bullshit you not. True story. But what did you mean by that? He could have just told you the truth. He want to do the same thing. 12, he want to do the same thing. He want to do the same thing that dude doing. Just pull up on you and just use you up. That's what we do. We like it easy. I didn't say we like you. We gonna always call and text where it's easy. If I can call you at 1 o'clock in the morning and get my freak on, why would I call you at 8 o'clock? I'll wait. But now, without assuming what a man means, without assuming what I can't speak for another man, I can tell you ladies this. When a man treats you like that, he don't respect you. When a man loves you, he wants to be seen with you. He wants his friends to be seen with you. He wanted his friends to see him with you. He wanted his folks to see him with you. It ain't at a 12, 1, 2 a.m. in the morning. If that man interested in you, he gonna ask you what time your lunch break. Right. Well, you know a lot of us ain't got sense enough to do that, 12. And that's why I'm here. Y'all can talk to me. I'm going to tell you the truth. You might not like the answer, but I'm going to tell you the truth from my experience. I told y'all I'm y'all OG. Y'all just don't know it yet. And we missing so much by the way we treat one another, y'all. 12, we missing so much by the way we treat one another. We really are. Y'all please hit that like button that's in here. We are missing so much. Thinking men nowadays think they better than the average at best woman. How, bruh? Stop that. You missing your wife, your helpmate, off some shit Anton Daniel said. Well, you know, and you have to be careful with that, 12, and I need you to realize this. 12, a lot of men are not publicly taking rejection very well. Be careful out here. These men are not taking public, they're not taking public rejection very good. Because a man should be happy that a woman pulled him aside and asked him a question. That shouldn't be. That shouldn't make him thirsty. Tell you, man, I talk about modern women and modern women. It's not just some modern women. It's some modern men out here fucked up, y'all. It's a lot of modern men out here fucked up. They done overvalued and overpriced themselves. Listening to Anton Daniels now. I like how you said that, 12, because that's how I see stuff. Humanitarian. The human race comes first before anything. You're a human being before you find. I want to see you happy, 12. I want you happy with one man for a lot of years. I don't want to see you changing man every year. Every other year you got a different man. All them damn miles without a tune-up. All them miles you don't let these men put on you. And none of them get even paid for a tune-up. I wish a many of y'all would listen more, but I know y'all not. Hey, listen. That's why I tell people dating is not as good as y'all think it is. Dating gonna put a lot of wear and tear on you too. Because you cannot continue to expect a modern man to take you out on reasonably expensive dinners and ain't gonna get none. So why would you want to set yourself up for dating? Why you don't want to try and meet a man gonna invite you for some coffee? Or the church, or to the park. Why do you want him to take you somewhere where you know he might want some pussy because stuff is so expensive? Y'all better get back to just talking to somebody, not texting them. Not DMing them, actually talking to somebody on the telephone, learning how to answer the phone, learning proper phone etiquette, learning how to talk to somebody on the phone and holding a conversation. If you don't want to talk to them, don't give them your phone number. Only give a man or woman your phone number that you want to talk to, not text, because if you start out texting, all you're going to be is a booty call. You can't get nothing out of texting relationship but some sex. Ride for dreamer. You have to, 12. Because see, you have to be learning how to be used to any and everything. It is nice to meet that person that can afford to help you achieve a lot of the stuff that your heart desires. But y'all, in all honesty, that's not mandatory for you to be happy with a man or woman. You can be happily married with a woman that weighs 250 just like you can with a woman that weighs 150, y'all. If that helps. I'm going to say that again. You can be happily married with a man or woman 250 just like you can with a man or woman 150. So you might as well open your damn options. Even though I know you like them 150. You cannot keep passing by the 250s. Right. Never tell them where you live if you ain't there. I'm from Memphis. You ain't got to tell them the street. If you from Memphis, just say you from Memphis. They don't need your address yet. You ain't got him coming to pick you up for a date. See, as women, y'all better start correcting y'all self if y'all want better. Alright? Start correcting yourself and stop blaming us for your bad decisions. Stop boasting about how you like dark-skinned dreadheads and all they do is fucking fight it. Now you want a sad story. I thought it was about 4 5 slices just left on top of that. You must have ate a sandwich too. Oh, I ain't even. So Junior ate all that little bread that was left on top of that refrigerator? Junior, what? Did you come and get that last bread out there? Because you was 5 or 6 slices in there. I'm going to the grocery store, but I'm not buying none tomorrow. Not a slice. Not a slice. No, you don't do that, 12. You can't do that. That ain't safe. Nowadays, if you're not meeting a man or a woman in an actually public environment, you don't need to meet them. You just don't. It's just not safe. You don't need to be meeting nobody where you live or in or around your apartment complex. You don't need nobody knowing exactly where you coming and going day and night. Stop that. Being thirsty and desperate. How you end up getting a baby with somebody live in your apartment complex? It's your thirsty ass. You was one step above the maintenance man. Yeah, that's it. Me and Julie ain't buying no bread tomorrow. Me and Julie go to the store. We ain't buying no bread tomorrow because somebody eat their ass in there. So Julie didn't cut the light on. They quit. Julie didn't cut the light on. Yeah, because I been in there when I came in and reheated that coffee. It was 5 or 6 slices of bread left in there on top. I was like, well, that's in there if Bruno want me to heat up a hot dog or sausage or something. If somebody get a sandwich, there'd be a couple slices left. But Julie didn't cut the damn light on. Find no bread on top of the damn thing. Refrigerator. We ain't buying no bread tomorrow, too. Not a slice. Now, if you get a slice, you better be able to have you one of those extra bags, suitcase, to put it up. Because I ain't buying no bread for tomorrow. I'm not. Dude, they done drunk. They ate 3 long loaves of bread and 36 loads of bread, so that's 2 things of biscuit. Crazy as hell. And a jiffy meat. Good night, Kimmy. I'm gonna get ready to get out of here in a little bit too. My neck has really been bothering me because I kind of tripped and kind of shot myself, and I've been laying around all day. But I'm trying to get, because I do enjoy streaming. I would rather stream than actually do an evergreen video, even though I understand YouTube and the analytics that I have to do. Almost 12, and it kind of shook me up, and I got about a few pills I'm gonna take and a little bit of for a little bit of pain, and try and hopefully get a good night's sleep. But yeah, I tripped over on my own feet. I had on some Crocs today, and I normally don't wear Crocs. I took them damn Crocs off too. Damn, I like how you said that, 12. I felt some type of way when I read that. Please, if y'all don't take nothing else from this live tonight, I think we had another great show. Remember the word self-value. Whether you're a man or woman, whether you are young or older, you cannot keep expecting somebody to value you if you treating yourself like garbage. Come on, y'all. Fix yourself. Guys, put your wallet up and fix yourself. Ladies, please put your pussies up and fix yourself. Just put them up. Just put them up. Y'all, if y'all catch it in that replay or whatever, y'all, please don't forget to hit that like button. Respectfully comment and subscribe. And remember, I'm your OG. I am 12, and thank you. I'm your OG, whether you know it yet or not. I care. I'm gonna get out of here so I can take this pain medication, y'all. I'm gonna lay down, and maybe I'll see y'all tomorrow early. I'm out of here. I